Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick YouTube exclusive. We're going to be playing more Pillars of the Earth, and we've arrived at the house, but as you can see, it might not be what we expected it to be. Wood rotting away. What happened here? Aunt and Uncle still alive? Fire get out of control? House burnt down on purpose? May never know. Some baskets in a churn. Can't remember Auntie making butter. Maybe it's not hers. Not much left. Rotten smell still lingers. Getting sick. Soaked by rain. All moist and rotten. Mold everywhere.
It's all burned and rotting. Auntie and Uncle must have left some time ago. Maybe they built their new home nearby. A proper one made of stone. They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father. These houses all look alike.
Shut up, Hallie, please. They're gone. Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? We will never find out. It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Really their place? Uncle Simon is a knight. Could afford a stone house. Just staring. What is he thinking? Just staring.
Don't give up.
Alright, well, what can we do? Go outside? What happened here? Where did Edith and Simon go? In better shape than the house. Simon and Edith must not be gone for long. Looks better than the house. Fire didn't spread here. Can't sleep here tonight. There are even more down the road. He helped us earlier. Now he barely notices me. Many shepherds use these lands. There are even more down the road. But once our lands, need to get them back fast, lest the Hamleys may spoil everything. Full of wool, like the Saxon leg stall. Maybe some even came from here.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road, you can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done? My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by. Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned-down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you. We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
I wonder how much coin it costs.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Well, we could definitely talk him down then.
I can offer you £1.
That's less than what merchants in Winchester would offer.
Yeah, but then you don't have to travel all the way over there, though.
You can't expect me to pay as much as a merchant would.
Why not?
Look, I'm not only offering you money here, but also the chance to stay here with your wife. You wouldn't have to worry about your wool anymore, because that would be my problem then. But it'll only work if I can sell everything for more than I paid you here.
You're smart. Well, all right. It's £1 per sack.
Here.
I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for you.
I wonder what Richard will think of this.
I hope it's not the guy I think it is. I had the shepherd load the wool onto this cart. Still room for more.
What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
Moping will get us nowhere. We need to keep going or we'll die.
But there is nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and we both swore an oath to Father. If we don't get the Eldon back, we will go to hell.
We could become wool merchants.
What do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
And what about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Right? We've had some bad luck till now, but surely not everyone is a fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God. Ah! Richard!
Lord Amley caught me riding the horse you stole from him. He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Oh crap, that's when he accused him of being a horse thief when we were playing as the priest. I forgot about that.
Get away from him! Richard, are you all right?
What happened?
Oh, you're alive! You're alive!
Why are you crying?
Because we are both alive. Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life. How's your wound doing?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool?
Aliena's notes on trading. Aliena's notes on trading. To negotiate a good price and make a profit, first stress the quality of the goods. Whatever you can think of, know your goods. And then, once the partner is willing to negotiate, do not ask for too much. Asking twice the amount of the initial offer will likely result in a bad deal. Being too humble, on the other hand, will make your goods seem cheap and your offer uninteresting. Suggesting a reasonable price somewhat higher than what you really want is likely to result in a counteroffer and a good deal. Remember, be smart, not only when you sell, but also when you buy. Otherwise, there will be no profit. Still exhausted by hard work, but bargaining with the shepherds gave him confidence. I'm proud of him.
Pray that he'll pay what the shepherds promised.
You think they lied to us?
It wouldn't have been the first time.
I heard the Flemish pay quite some coin for English quality. They say it's the weather that makes our sheep so tough. Might be valuable to trading partner. Alright, we're gonna have to keep notes about this. Pay attention. Grumpy man. What is his problem? He keeps looking over. Who knows? Hey, that's him! That's that, what's his name? That's the son. And he wasn't at the church before. Looks nicer than Ralph. Still, I don't trust monks anymore. It's too easy to abuse a reputation. Looks impressed. Will he buy it at all? Our first big sale.
Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises. Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
No.
But that's what I paid the shepherds. This doesn't even make up for the cart, taxes and travelling.
Then you've made a bad business decision.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, Let me handle this.
Alright, let's give him a shot.
Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy, and will greatly repay you once I'm back in charge of shiring. I may even allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's a lofty promise.
And it would hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for glory and honor until the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more.
What happened to all this stuff about negotiating? Offer a little bit more, do a counter offer. She didn't do anything. She just complained immediately when the guy tried to offer her £1 per sack. It's a good thing we didn't agree to more than £1 per sack to buy them.
We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
And other wool looks greasy, not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
Dry, light, and soft. Good breed of sheep. It's not greasy.
The wool is pretty strong too.
Strong.
It holds together well.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, me too.
English quality. The weather makes the sheep so tough.
Have you thought it over?
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong. Its sheep had good, healthy lives.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics.
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
Risky, £2. Reasonable, 1.5. This is what she suggested. She said this would result in a bad deal. I'm gonna go for 1.5. Although in a real negotiation, I'd probably try and go higher.
£1 and 10 shilling per sack, then.
Well, tell you what. I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite.
Of course it is.
But not a penny more. All right?
Yeah, alright.
Yes, agreed. £1.25 it is.
Very good. Just so you know, if my mistress gets angry, I'll have you tell her the same things you told me.
Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
We've earned 60 pence for each sack. That's 5 shilling. A whole crown.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
I must say, that was impressive.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but you are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I'm sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge. I remember when I got there, there was Jack. You! I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherburg.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
Wow. That was a pretty cool chapter. I really liked that, where they had to kind of figure out how to live like normal people. And they did it, you know, pretty well and humbly, you know, after a little bit of resistance. I like when characters are able to adapt like that, and they're not just like, you know, their noses in the air the whole time. What you did, you knocked your own old townhouse and found the Hamleys living in it. You found a place to sleep for the night. Your feet ached from the journey. You confidently swore the oath. You saw your father one last time. You saved Richard's life, but you're both still in shock. You paid the shepherd £1 for each sack of wool. You negotiated a better price for the wool and made a profit. Philip has invited you to come to Kingsbridge. It's a lot of stuff. I love how the stories connect in this game. It's really well done. Whoa!
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Wow.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right. Now, where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife. Hey! Hey, take that back! What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling!
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt. And nothing and no one would stop me.
I have to see Aliena. I wonder where she is. Damn, I love this. I didn't realize this was going to happen. Alfred will regret what he said about Aliena. Tom insists I finish my Corbell. Alright, it looks like we might not be able to do all these things. Guys, we got a lot of stuff going on. The thing jumped 5 years ahead. I didn't expect that at all. Thank you everybody for joining. Make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. You'll see these Pillars of the Earth episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. I'll see you all in the next one. If you want to see some more Voice of Nick stuff, by the way, go to Voice of Nick Vlogs, which is our brand new vlog channel. It's a secondary YouTube channel I created. You can see a bunch of behind the scenes content. There's a bunch of videos on there already. Give it a look. You'll see it in the, I don't know, there's a link here somewhere. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.